Well, making a few more changes to this Cascadia, also known as CT2, after selling my Coronado. Also, some load updates, sweet maple, and more. This episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, you know you love her. Joe can't live without her. It's Maple, the world-famous Pancake Dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. All right, working on trying to build some things because I'm putting in a cassette toilet that I was going to take out of the Coronado. I really like the cassette toilet much better than this little porta potty one I have here. I'll show in a second. But I need to build basically a whole cabinet for the water tanks, and I'm putting in the sink that I had in the other truck. I bought a different one. I left the sink in the other truck. And so I can, brush teeth and all that. And then the cassette toilet does need a fresh water system. So I'm building the cabinet. Almost got it completely done. I think I've got it completely done here. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, I'm building another cabinet that's going to go up in the back, actually behind me where you can't see. Just a big kind of box with a door on it. And just so I have some more cabinet space, which will be cool. Here's the porta potty I have in here now. This is the Thetford Curve. Works well enough, but this upper section here, that's where the fresh water is, and the bottom section, that's the black tank. And you have to take the two pieces apart and then lug that bottom tank, and with the way they did the handle on that, it doesn't carry very easily. I really enjoyed my cassette toilet, so we're going to be putting that in about that same spot. We're going to slide it over just a little bit, and this whole big cabinet I'll show you in a minute that I'm building is going to go right where this cushion and these other drawers are for the water tanks. And it's going to have the sink, and it'll have even some little cubbies above. And up over back there, where you can see there's a bag of dog food up there, and my letters on top of those back boxes. Building a cabinet is going to be right to the right of that cabinet there that's above the microwave, which now holds my little toaster oven air fryer thing. So we're going to build up some more space back there. And, well, that's at least the plan. I'm going to try to get that built really quick. We're running out of time. Yeah, as long as I can get everything built and just kind of thrown up here in place, I'm not going to screw anything down and fasten it down until I have a chance to get the whole, all the plumbing part done for the whole water system. That's going to take a little time, but I know I'll probably have to wait tomorrow to get loaded at the plant in Colony, Wyoming with the kitty litter, so I can work on that while I'm waiting. What do you think? Yeah, I found these great pre-finished, pre-cut and everything boards, and so I built my plan based on the size of the boards. They're actually shelves, but they're pre-made, pre-finished, nice edges and everything. So I figured, okay, I'll just kind of IKEA my way into a little kind of the thing I need to work for this truck. Okay, so here's what I built. The bottom part there that is covered up, that's where the tanks are. That's where they're going to be. Then there's this little open spot where I'm going to stick some sort of a basket or a bin in there for extra storage. We have the sink up on top here. And of course, then a little... It's just cold water only, but it'll give us what we need. And I built in a couple little cubbies up above, and this should fit in right between the fridge and where the toilet's gonna go. And then around the back side, I cut this side a little shorter so you can access the water tanks. And that's where I'm gonna plumb everything up. And then on that little floor panel right there, I can screw down the pump. So, and then I'll have access to plumb the sink stuff also right there. So that's what we got, and that's what we built. Okay, so my younger son then helped me build the cabinet that was going to go in the back there, and we built that pretty quick. We again used the same kind of prefab shelves, just a different color gray to match the shelves that are already back there. And then my older son helped me hoist both of those up, and we did kind of initially screw in the one in the back. I'll show you some pictures here. And then I didn't screw down anything about the other cabinet because, like I said, I had to still do the plumbing part. And I had gotten most of the plumbing stuff, but I realized I still needed to get a couple more. But by the time I left town Monday night, it was almost 11 o'clock. I had to stop and fuel, drove up to Colony, Wyoming. And by the time I got up there in the morning, they opened at 6, so I was able to get loaded. And then I had to go take a break, because I had to do 2 full days of driving to make it all the way over here to Grove City, Ohio, where I just delivered today. Today being the 22nd, Thursday. So I'm parked in Rapid City. After that, then I would have to go to 3 different stores to try to find more of the plumbing stuff I need to make this all work. So anyway, now then it was just a matter of a couple of days of quick driving. So, but like I said, I've got all the parts to do the plumbing. It's been a super long day. I started driving at 1 a.m. this morning from Walcott, Iowa, and drove all the way down here to Ohio. It wasn't as long as yesterday's drive. Look at this, 751 miles. Yeah, I had like 14 minutes left on the clock. I was trying to make it to Walcott. I didn't quite make it there. I had to stop at that little 1-9, which I don't really like, but it was a place to park. So real tight runs today, and then on my way in to deliver today, I-70 got shut down eastbound just west of Columbus. So I had to find different routes and blah blah blah. So it's been a day. Oh, by the way, CT lights, letters and lights are back up there. That was about the best place I could find to put them. Anyway, I put those in last night. I just stopped here at the Home Depot in Piqua, P-I-Q-U-A. I'm assuming that's how I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But at any rate, I realize there's a couple more things I need to do, put all this together. I may try to do that tonight. I may wait until after I get loaded tomorrow and drive all day, and I could take a longer break or something with a load I have picking up in Sydney, Ohio tomorrow, going back to Cheyenne. And then that delivers early Sunday morning, but then I'll be able to be home for the rest of Sunday, and then for Monday, for Memorial Day, and see the fam. How about that for a change? Of course, you can see Maple is just like Rusty. Has to be up in the window and check out what's going on. So she just likes to sit up there and wait until I come back. Sweet little Maple. Yeah, luckily this Home Depot had in a strip mall, had a space where I could get the truck and trailer into. That's hard to find sometimes. All right, so we're parked here at the Loves in Sydney, Ohio, and I pick up just like literally a mile away tomorrow morning. Tomorrow being Friday. So yeah, I got everything else I need to do to the plumbing and to get everything else set in, but gosh, it's been a long day. I got up at like midnight, something like that, Central Time, and you know, it's now 5:09 p.m. So I think I just need to kind of wind down. What do you think? And then after I pick up and then drive some tomorrow, then I can maybe tackle all the plumbing. So we'll do that in the next video. Got a couple more things we need to talk about in this one though. Well, but first, let's take Maple out. There's little Maple girl. Yep. She knows we're parked and is waiting for me to say we can, you know. Oh, look at those eyes are drooping. Oh, she's tired. She's tired. Maple. We'll go out here in just a minute, okay? Yeah. Yes, you're such a sweet girl. Oh, yep. Maple's getting used to the truck, so that's a good thing. She went out and did all her business and everything. She's just a happy little dog. We just love having her here with us. Yeah, this is about the best place I could find to put the CT lights. My shelf in the back is just too narrow. It needs more of a solid surface. And I thought I had left my remote control for this thing behind, as I mentioned in the last video, but no, Andrew had handed it to my wife, and I did find it inside the house, but the remote control no longer works. So I ordered another set of the lights, and we'll put those in the lettering. They're supposed to be actually a little bit better, so we'll just see. Yeah, I would love to get all the plumbing stuff done tonight. I just don't have it in me. It's been a very, very long day, because now it's 7:40 p.m. Eastern time, and I was up at midnight Central. Something really cool. Junior O, who printed off those airline release tools and also some clutch trucker magnets. He's printing off a whole bunch more, so I'll have those with me when I go to the Bonehead Truckers car and truck show on June 13th and 14th. So hope you can join me there, and those clutch trucker magnets will be going fast, so I'll be there both days. So I'd love to see you there, and thanks Junior again for printing a whole bunch more. He's going to send them to my house. I'm going to be through there this weekend, and then I'll be through again the following weekend, and then I just pretty much got to book my loads to make sure I get to the Bonehead, easy for me to say, Bonehead Trucker Show. So I would love to see anybody and everybody at the Bonehead Truckers Car and Truck Show on June 13th and 14th, Calhoun, Georgia, at the airport. I'm waiting to hear back from Mike to find out what I need to do to officially enter and all that. But I will be there both days, and I'm going to have some of my clutch trucker magnets, thanks to Junior O and those other airline tools. And then if you want to check out these custom things I've done here in this just kind of plain meat and potatoes Cascadia, well, that will give you a chance. And I always just love meeting people, so it'd be great to have you come on by. So because I always want to do something, I at least did do a couple more things here in the truck. Well, I was tired of this cabinet here that I had to put in, wanting to walk towards me as I was driving down the road. So I just put in a couple of screws in the brackets down there on the floor, so it'll hold it in place, and then one up there on that top shelf that goes into the back there, just to keep it from sliding around. And I can just undo those screws real easily to do the plumbing, which I hope to do tomorrow. And there's sweet little Maple. And I went ahead and put in the latch for that door so it would stay closed for that little cabinet I built right there, to give me just a little more space here in the back. It's a beautiful thing. When I did get that little toaster oven air fryer to fit up in this cabinet here right above my microwave, so once we get all this completely done, I'll have my toilet, my sink, my microwave, my air fryer, and a new cabinet all ready to go. So yeah, all the changes I'm making in here are things that almost anybody could do, probably even if you're a company driver, because I really haven't screwed much into the truck, and this can all be removed. So if I need to sell this truck later, I can, but at least this makes this truck now a lot more like my Coronado CT1 was. It just doesn't have the full-size bed and the extra closet and all the things I built into that one. But you know, this one makes this one just a little bit more livable. So it's pretty decent. All right, so load-wise, we're on our way back to Cheyenne right now. Well, we pick up tomorrow, and a load goes there. It delivers 3:30 a.m. Sunday morning. That kind of blows, but anyway. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to run down to Eaton, Colorado, pick up one of my pallets going up to Colony, Wyoming, where they make the kitty litter. And I'll run another kitty litter load back here to Grove City, Ohio. And then the following Monday, June 2nd, I have a load of lignite that finally came back up again. So I just got to find something to fill that weekend hole. But I got time, baby. Oh, and coming up in the next video, I also, as well as showing all the plumbing stuff, caught a pickup truck on fire today, caught a big truck in the mud in South Dakota, a couple other dash cam things, and more, so that's all on the way. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, she is getting so much better adjusted here to the truck. She is such a sweet little girl, such a sweet girl, and she's just not too wild on the being held thing, but we'll try to get her aimed at the camera. There you go. So now you're looking right at it. That's a sweet dog, right? Right, Maple? Oh, yes. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like, comment, share, thumbs up, and all that jazz. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter X, and as always, Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Maple, out. Are you telling me you could have got yourself out of those handcuffs the whole time?
Not the whole time, only if it was funny.
Okay, sweet Maple. I know you're not a big and strip dog, but we found you like the Charlie Bear treats. Would you like one of those? Ooh, here it comes. Oh, yep, she's all over it. Crunch, 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 crunch. She loves these. Elliot recommended these. Here you go. Here's another one. She's a Charlie Bear dog. She's a Charlie Bear dog. Oh, yes, Maple. Sweet girl. All right. Give you a couple more, and that's it. Happy dog, happy girl. Look at that tail wag. That's a happy girl. Right, Maple?